When most people think of the Dakotas, at least people over here on the East Coast, one usually does not think of any major points that may cause interest for them to visit. Besides Mount Rushmore, I personally cannot think of anything myself, but today we'll try to change all that for you paranormal investigators or graduating seniors looking for colleges in the northern Midwest. North Dakota State University, located in Fargo, North Dakota, was founded back in 1890, giving it a long and rich history to look back upon, as well as several decades and generations to pass through the buildings of the university. But that does not mean that all who step foot on the grounds has left to this date. Like many colleges in this country with a long lifespan, they seem to shelter a number of spirits, with some of the most prominent ones being discussed right here. The first spirit we shall mention is that of a man who is believed to have hung himself in Minard Hall during World War II. Sightings of his spirit have been reported both in the third floor and the basement levels of this hall. However, several reports coming from people who have ventured into the basement have also claimed that the sensation felt down there seems to be a bit more malevolent, leading some to believe that there are in fact two separate entities within the building, the one believed to be in the basement being much more of an evil being, due to many people reporting a high level of fight or flight sensations, causing several people to leave the basement in a hurry as they felt uneasy being down there for long. Next is Minard Hall, which also houses its own spooky ghost stories, with it being a bit more of a rumor and legend throughout the history of the university. Story goes that back in the 1920s, the hall was being used as a dance floor in which one morning a janitor of the university would discover two dead bodies, which appeared to be in association with a double homicide. Later, the hall would be reverted to a zoology lab, only to be closed down in the 1960s. However, students who would venture into the building now still claim to get an unsettling and unfriendly feeling when entering the building, though it should also be said that there have been reports and rumors of students having entered the building to perform seances in the abandoned halls. Despite these reports and the long history that the university has, there doesn't seem to be that many countless spirits out there compared to other schools across the country. However, there are a few more locations and spirits throughout the city of Fargo itself, but I did not draw attention to these entities due to them not really relating to the college on its own, though I do want the conversation to continue due to it being a much shorter and a much smaller video compared to the rest of this series. So I really want you guys to write down in the comments below any and all stories that you may have about legends and sightings in schools or universities in your area. I hope to make a second part attached to this video specifically talking about the sightings around Fargo, North Dakota. Until then, however, I shall see you guys all soon. Thank you for staying with us to the end. If you enjoyed this journey, hit the like button down below and leave a comment in the comment section. I always consider suggestions for new videos and topics, so do not be shy. Also, do not forget to subscribe in order to stay up to date on all things unexplained. Until then, I hope to see you again next time as we take another trip into the realm of the unknown.